think maybe a year to year and a half ago, Peter Attia wrote his book and he started talking about rucking. And then everybody's like, what is that? And then weighted vest became really the hot thing. And now it's kind of going through, do we need to reconsider? Is that really a good idea? And, the whole thing is, I think we're all looking for, what is that next thing, next thing? I think sometimes we just, let's clear it all away. And let's start with the basics. Let's not be asking what the next thing is before we have the basics that are the foundation. And for those women, I think self included, every once in a while, I just like strip away and say, wait a minute. I've got myself on this hamster wheel of I've got to do this and I've got to do that and this and then it just becomes oh my God, are you kidding? Another thing? Like another rule I have to follow?
Yeah.
And it's I think when we strip away and we come back to basics, what we can do is quiet everything down. And while we are, have my favorite is yellow legal pads and post-it notes. Right up millions of them all over the place. I've started to even buy big ones I can put on the wall. They're very cool. But then I'm showing my house, and the realtor's like, could you, take that down? Maybe that'd be good. But let's get back to basics. And so if we start with just a foundation, there are things we want to do pre-menopause that work, and then perimenopause may not work so well and they may backfire. Post-menopause, we can actually get back in the game in a different way because things smooth out. It's very interesting. But before we do all that, we have to forget we're just human. Before we're women in peri and post-menopause, what do we need as humans? And what are the basics there? So if we could start there with just foundation building, I think that's probably the best way to start. And the number one is, how do you feel right now?